If you've ever seen a show here at the Brooklyn Paramount, you know it has one of the most exquisite interiors in New York City. And as you might be able to guess, it's one that was not created recently. The theater has a long history as a live music venue, but not a continuous one. In fact, for 5 decades, it had a whole other use, one that would end up creating a delightfully odd and surprising juxtaposition. Opened in 1928, the Brooklyn Paramount was an elaborate movie palace with a capacity of over 4,000, decorated in a Baroque style with tons of ornate gilded plaster decorations on the soaring walls and ceiling. It was also state-of-the-art for the time, designed for the then new technology of movies with sound. In the lobby, audiences would find chandeliers and fountains with goldfish swimming in them. But its entertainment offerings went beyond movies. It was an important venue for jazz music, with numerous jazz greats taking the stage, from Duke Ellington to Ella Fitzgerald to Miles Davis, as well as crooners like Bing Crosby. When rock and roll swept in during the 1950s, big multi-artist shows were put together by DJs like Alan Freed. And in those years, Chuck Berry, Buddy Holly, Ray Charles, the Supremes, and many others performed here. At these shows, not only were there people of different races on stage, but also in the audience, making the Brooklyn Paramount a pioneer in desegregation during the era. The curtain came down in 1962. The rise of television and multiplex theaters meant that the Paramount's single screen was no longer economical. The last film there was Hatari, starring John Wayne. Just 300 people attended on opening night. Fortunately, it was not demolished, and these magnificent interiors survived. Long Island University had actually bought the building about 12 years prior and decided that they could find another use for it. But for what? Believe it or not, basketball. From 1962 until 2006, this was the home court for Long Island University, and surely no basketball court has ever had a more opulent ceiling. Not everything survived the conversion, some of the balconies were removed, for example, but overall it was amazingly intact, a testament to LIU's commitment to preserving it. The lobbies were turned into cafeterias and student lounges, but many decorative details survived. Even the glorious Wurlitzer organ was saved and used during games. The university built a new facility for the team in 2006 and then leased out the Paramount for revival as a live venue. It took until 2024 to finally happen, but the Brooklyn Paramount reopened after a beautiful renovation by the Dutch firm Arcadis, who restored the existing details from the 1920s, recreated some others, and repurposed spaces to reflect the modern concert-going experience. The result is, after lying dormant for decades, Brooklyn Paramount has returned to its spot as one of the most spectacular live venues in New York City.